Do you want greater levels of success, but you have low level habits? What keeps most people from achieving the success that they want is simply that they don't have the energy, or they don't make the energy to do what it takes to move to the next level. They get to a point that's comfortable, and then they settle in to life for this nice long nap that they live in. And the fifth roadblock to our success is our low level habits. The good news is that all 5 of the roadblocks that we have discussed can actually become stepping stones to our success. How? Well, by identifying which of those are holding us back from reaching our goals and then working diligently to begin to eliminate them. Do you really know what it's going to take to create the change that you want in your life and your business? Are you willing to do what it takes to create it? Do you have that effective action plan that you know is going to help you get there? And then do you have accountability and support from other people who are going to help you walk that plan out? Are you taking full ownership and responsibility for moving towards your goals by eliminating the excuses that stand in the way? When you do, you will be successful in achieving that next level of success. The amount of ownership and personal responsibility that we take is proportionate to the power that we have to create the change that we want. And our habits, what we do every day consistently, is what determines our reality. We hide behind busyness and fear, powerlessness, distraction, and lack of resources, time, and energy to continue to do the same old cycle, doing what's familiar and what's comfortable. We choose certainty and comfort over our growth. So we stay stuck and we limit our possibilities. It's important that we begin to examine our lives for those things that no longer work for us, that aren't getting us closer to where we want to be. What needs to change? What needs to shift in order to get you closer to what the true desire of your heart is? So let me ask you, does your lifestyle constantly exceed your budget? Do you live reactively, maybe because you never take the time to prioritize and schedule how you're going to spend your time and your energy? Are you tired of not having enough of either time or energy for doing what's most important to you? Perhaps you live in overwhelm because you fear missing out, or you fear doing it wrong, or not getting it right, and you struggle with saying no, or maybe you really haven't clarified what you want, so you don't know what to say yes and no to. Do you keep saying that you're going to go to bed earlier, but you continue to eat late, check out in front of the TV, or scroll through social media again? Maybe you say you're going to eat healthier, but you fail to plan your meals or even think about what you're going to eat until you're starving. And then you grab fast food and you make poor choices. Do you crave a deeper connection with your spouse, but everybody else gets the best of you so that he or she only gets your leftovers? Are you drinking that 3rd or 4th glass of alcohol at night because you're convinced that it's the only thing that helps you calm down and relax? Let's face the truth. Our lower level habits are simply patterns of behavior that we use to cope with being uncomfortable. And though they offer us relief and instant gratification, they keep us stuck in places that we don't really want to be. To change our behavioral patterns and transform our lives, we've got to become aware of what we're doing and why we're doing it. Then we can interrupt and replace those patterns with a more effective one, and a more effective pattern, and that's going to offer us more of what we really want. We need to take an honest look at how we live and ask ourselves, what needs to change to move us closer to the true desire of our heart and to the life that God really intended for us? Think about what's familiar to you. Think about your familiar and automatic daily routines and practices. Where are they leading you? Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you spending the time and energy that you're spending on the things that you are? Why How do you want to do it differently? Are you being intentional about your choices, or are you living reactively and powerlessly in your own life? Are you making your decisions out of fear? If so, it's time to take back your life and your business by making intentional choices about how you spend your time and your energy every day. Many of us live at our current capacity and we just stay there, stuck. We don't realize that to carry the more that's available to us, we have to expand our capacity to be able to carry it. And living the life that you dream of and getting to that next level of success in your business may require you to make some significant adjustments in your behavior patterns. In almost 2 decades of professional counseling and coaching, I've watched low-level habits enslave people in the bondage of that same old stuck existence that is so much smaller than the one they were created for. And we've got to awaken to how we're being imprisoned by them and robbed of the life that God intended for us. It's crucial that we understand that our behavior patterns may have worked for us for a long time, but they're not going to take us from surviving to thriving. We have to do something different. So to decide today that you're going to take committed action, that you're going to do something different to move you closer to your goals. Remember, things aren't going to transform overnight. Big dreams are achieved in small, daily, focused steps over time. And we don't have to have all the answers today or figure it all out. We don't have to know how it's going to happen or do it all at once. We simply have to start somewhere. Some days it's doing one thing to move you closer to what you really want. Other days you're going to take bigger leaps and you're going to take larger steps and see greater progress. But it's progress over time. It's time on task over time. Stay focused on what you want to create and then be intentionally focused on how you spend your time, your energy, and your resources every day in each moment. Move through that resistance that tries to hinder your growth because it's there. Let's take inspired, intentional action daily to move you in the direction of your dreams.